Hi and welcome back to the channel today. Adam from RC Action Australia. Thanks for stopping by. Today's video, I picked up this Tamiya Mad Bull. It was an absolute wreck. We've turned it into a pretty retro sort of styled buggy. We've got some custom decals. So just wanted to talk to you about, obviously, a little bit about the history of this, what it looks like. Hopefully if the weather holds out, because it's been absolutely pouring down rain, we can just get it out and have a quick little run out on the driveway there just to sort of see it in action before I sort of plan getting down to my local probably netball courts when the weather's better to give it a really good run. So yeah, today's video we're just going to show it to you, just some close-ups, talk about sort of how I got to this stage and why I decided on these colours. But yeah, stick around, it's an awesome looking buggy. Let's take a look at it and then I'll come back and chat a little bit more about the Mad Bull custom build that I've done. Hopefully you all sort of can appreciate that it is something different and that, you know, there's a bit of effort gone into planning this and getting it sort of looking the way it is. Now on my Instagram and Facebook page, I've got those links in the description down below. I had some people saying, you know, it's very sort of retro, it's got like that Street Fighter look to it, so that's pretty cool and nice to see that some people there sort of appreciate this and yeah, cool. Think it's a cool build, as I do as well. So as you can see in the pictures that we just flicked through and a little bit of that footage of it running, it's a sweet looking buggy and it's got a few little cool custom upgrades on it. So let's just have a little chat about that now before we wrap this one up and call it a day on the Mad Bull until we get a better running video happening. So first off, let's look at the body. Now, unfortunately, I didn't take any photos of this before I cleaned it up, repainted it, got onto the MCI Racing decal website, put a bit of a colour combo together that I thought might work quite well, and I think it's turned out quite nice and it's pretty custom. Now, the reason I did go custom with this, everyone, was that this was an original Mad Bull XB kit. Now the XB kit was painted like a metallic reddish orange colour and it did have different coloured decals to the usual Mad Bull kit, I am led to believe. So that's why I thought I'd go something completely special again and just really give it that special look, and I think it's turned out quite nice. Now the body was already painted with some awful paint. I struggled to get it off and I think it unfortunately it soaked into the plastic over the years. So I did have some troubles trying to get a really good finish with the black, and black being a very hard colour to get a perfect finish on, but I think it's come out quite nice. A few little blemishes have hidden with the decals, so that was alright. And as you can see there, we've put a Tamiya Nova Fox driver in there with the complete arms and the steering wheel, so that was another nice little custom touch that I've added to this car. Just because I think Tamiya could probably do better than having sort of drivers with no arms. So yeah, another little custom thing there. So on to the chassis. First of all, you can tell that these are not the standard wheels and tyres. These are off a Dynablaster. They're original Dynablaster rims. I think the re-release versions that came out on some other cars were chrome instead of this satin sort of chrome finish. So these are original tyres and wheels, sorry, and the tyres are off a some sort of truck, the Tamiya Acro Shot, I think it's called. So yeah, because I sort of probably more do some on-road driving, I put some on-road tyres on there. Now I do have some off-road tyres that I can put on there, but I think for this one we'll stick to this. It looks pretty cool. So the Mad Bull is that same DT01 chassis. So I didn't do a bit of a build video on this just because it's a very, very basic chassis and I've built one on the channel before. We've got some leftover, so this car I guess is just a bunch of leftover parts that I've chucked in to make it work. So we've got some yellow CVA shocks that were left over off a Terra Scorcher build that I did. So I figured that that would go nicely with the yellow on the decals, which I think it does. Yeah, let me know what you think down below, guys. What you think. So when it comes to the radio gear here, it might get a little bit sort of controversial for those full Tamiya people out there. I've got a Traxxas ESC and motor in this car. Again, it's just leftover parts that I had just to make it a little bit more custom and special. So like I said, we've got the yellow CVA dampers. We've just got a basic metal geared servo in there. And as I said, we've got a Traxxas ESC in there. And we've got a Traxxas 550 motor. So it's a 12 turn, but I believe it's about equivalent of a 15 to 16 turn 540. And again, that was just came out of a Traxxas car that I'd already had that I'd upgraded. As you can see, we've got the clear gearbox on the back. Now this is what probably makes this car a little bit special also, is that we've got the coloured gears, we've got the green and the red gear in the back. And with those clear gear cases, so you can sort of just sort of adds to a bit of that sort of you know, pretty cool look, I guess. There's no performance advantage, and that these clear gearboxes only came out on the Mad Bull XB kit, and I believe on the Mad Fighter kit as well. So I would say that the gearbox on this is quite rare. So yeah. All in all, I think it all complements the whole look of the car. The rims, the tyres, the custom decals, and that sort of special edition rare clear gearbox with the coloured gears sort of pull it all together. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. As I said, I'll end this video with some more footage of it driving around and some pictures. So until the next video, hit like and subscribe. Thanks for supporting the channel. I've just got a whole host of kits that have arrived this morning from the postman, so we'll get some unboxing videos of those coming on the channel very soon. But until then, yeah, thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.